Holy freaking smokes, guys. Bad beat on the last slip. The last extraction from Rome starts immediately, actually expeditiously. I have to call it when I gotta call it. This has been the worst 72 hours in tennis in terms of staking. I mean, the last hiccup we had was Acapulco in Mexico, and ever since then, it's been smoother sailing than the Odyssey. Just ask Homer. With that being said, let's get to the rest of the tournament report with a soft little, I would say, suggestion. So let's get down to it. First on the docket, we have Sinner versus Rublev. Look, we all know Sinner is on a 20-game, I think 20-match winning streak. So there's a few ways we can approach this match. A lot of people are liking the spread at -4.5 and pairing it with the under 12.5 games in the first set. Honestly, not a bad play. Sinner has been looking, dare I say, vicious in terms of ball ferocity and then just overall pressure on his opponents. His opponents have barely been able to scrape 5 games the entire tournament. A lot of people have been getting down on the line in the cord. I'm going to give you a little sauce here. This is the line people have been getting down on. Sinner to win his first service game at love, 15 or 30. This line has been good to a lot of people. You can get it on Bet365. So please make sure that those lines like that, make it onto your clipboard for tomorrow if you plan to stake. The other obvious looks is Sinner and straight sets, and it completely makes sense. But do you want to be holding the bag when the Italian finally slips on the carrot? Do you really? Yeah, I think it's very likely this happens, Sinner and straight sets. But there is better options. Maybe add, if you're really going to be sharp, I will give you a little hint here. A lot of people are playing the Sinner's service lines in terms of Sinner most aces or Sinner to have +3 aces. But again, if you want actual plays, you got to join the Super Tennis Discord. We have a WTA expert, we have a challenger expert, and we have, of course, myself giving out personal plays, a former hitting partner to 2 top 30 players in the golden era. Join the team that's beating markets daily. Again, it's been a really good month. Not really good in the last 72 hours, but again, this is 24/7 tennis chatter where we give you the 1, 2, 3 so you can just plug in the 4, 5, 6. Now let's get to the other semi-final. Yes, we have Medvedev and Lundelons. Now, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't tell you this match is on skates from every freaking angle you look at it. Yes, Medvedev has some momentum riding into this match, but Magnus Carlsen, as of late, has been throwing his racket around the sandbox every other second. So how long will this Russian ride the traction on the dirt? It's really hard to say, right? You don't really want to be holding the bag. Now, Lundelons, on the other hand, is probably having the tournament of his life. However, big caveat here. As a junior/rookie, he's had a long time to sit and think about this match. And generally, you want to keep the volume in terms of reps generally pretty high on a run like this for a junior. Not saying that the slipper is going to fall off. I am saying that the slipper could be a little bit looser in terms of approaching this quarterfinal. But again, in terms of staking things like this, you really need to be very careful. So again, what you should be considering here is some sort of Lundelons aggressive spread, and then maybe taking an alternative under for the match. These two, I would say, are relatively low on gas. I can't tell you who's going to win, but I can predict you the first person to fall is going to be falling fast. I do not see this match going long. Maybe tight for a set, but again, just look at Ruud today. Who the hell in the world, who would have predicted they would trade breadsticks and then be a 6-2? I mean, horrible beat. Again, I'd back that last slip I gave you guys in the last video 100 times out of 100 times. That being said, they are saying this is the worst court on tour. Again, guys, if you want to get in the Super Tennis Discord, we're giving slips every day and reports every day. We're hitting about 64% this month, and we were around 71% last month. So there's limited spots. I'll get you guys another video for the semifinals. Always a pleasure. Drop a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. Tennis Director Wheeler out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And again, let's cash some slips. Cheers.
This is the tennis show you didn't know you needed. We decode the players. We expose what actually wins matches. And we do it in a way nobody else dares to do. If you want hype, if you want honesty, if you want the deepest tennis brain in the game, you're in the right place. Welcome.
Fuck your hoe, cause she like that. Yeah, bitch, fat ass pretty, I might wife that. Niggas swear they pimpin', Scotty sippin', get